okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was my fault.
Okay, we're actually starting a game. Game is
Let's
starting.
go,
This is
let's
not a
go.
drill.
Oh my god.
Alright, just...
We are
no.
in a draft. Holy fucking shit. 6 hours later.
We done did it, people.
It's the Shanghai shit show.
Shanghai shit
But
show.
it's the Hoppers Crossing shit show. Or wherever you two live, the Adelaide shit show.
Radelaide, am I right?
More like, yeah, shit-Adelaide.
Yeah, good one, man. You were a kick in high school, weren't you?
Where are you from, Noon?
I am from Brisbane.
I hate that place. It's so humid.
So do I.
So humid.
Fucking shit.
I hate it because Noon's there.
I'm not there anymore.
Alright, very good.
I'm in Melbourne now.
Nah, I hate
cool.
Melbourne because of that. Alright, we got a draft. Alright, fine, let's go.
Yeah, let's
Fuck
go.
the draft. Noob team and fuck cherry poppers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And
Settle
fuck this
down.
undying first pick that's about to come out.
Oh.
Alright.
So do Cherry Poppers have a Night Stalker player, or is that just
I think they do. I think they do like the
I don't
hero a
know.
lot.
I think they do. I just know their mid player likes to play a lot of cheese. I'll be back in 1 second. I've been holding in a fat piss for the past 30 minutes, trying to get this lobby started.
Oh,
Just pee your
What?
pants, man.
on Noon. You're suffering.
Just be cool. Pee yourself.
They first pick Lich.
Yo, let's go.
I mean, Lich seems pretty
I think Lich is a bit of
decent
an
at the moment.
Yeah. I think he's always been an okay support. Maybe like I think how would I say this? Like if you have played the hero a lot, you really do know how to like utilize him in lane. A lot of like a lot of good harass. He's, you know, range support's always kind of nice tick. Most supports being range, but like I think he's a pretty solid hero. Just the gaze as well. Later on in the game can be pretty pog.
Dark Willow and Undying. Nunukas
All right,
was
so they're
right.
pretty they're pretty quick to pick those two heroes.
And then Noob team's gonna pick a Tusk.
No, it's banned.
It's been banned.
Is it? Oh, it is.
Yeah.
So is this one of
Oh,
those
wow.
situations where it's just support duos picked again, like with most other teams?
I mean, like, this is what we were talking about during my game, right? Is like I'm looking at an Undying and a Willow. How do they start fighting?
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was saying it the other night too. Like, yeah, even with Rubik and
Like
Lich.
with Rubik. How do you start a fight? They gotta get like some like big like fucking that Umberline offlaner that just
Yeah.
runs in. They gotta get like a Mars or like a fucking. I mean, like Nightstalk was banned. Nightstalk.
To be honest, I don't mind seeing. Well, as like a caster and watching, I don't mind seeing these types of heroes because then I'm hopefully thinking that they're gonna get something kind of pretty pog and huge and does something like that, like Mars or like the you know, the what's it called, these types of heroes. What would you call them? Just initiation heroes, whatever. Stuns, Tide Hunter.
I mean, like Willow can still Willow can't really start a fight, but she is great in a fight.
yeah.
Same as Undying, like two really good team fighting heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got all
Yeah.
It's so hard to play against like Willow Undying, but like Brambles you got to try and dodge. You've got the Cursed Crown going off that's going to stun you, and then her Fear, and you got this
If you,
Tombstone.
Yeah, if you think about it, these two support duos on each team, right? Just like, this is just a weird perspective, but both of them don't necessarily start fights, but each of them kind of do an opposite in a team fight, right? Lich Rubik are gonna like zap one person with their carry, right, and help secure that. Undying Willow are kind of gonna be more spread out and like AoE style control type of thing. They kind of like in a weird
More
way.
of a drawn out fight for Cherry Poppers.
It's actually quite. I kind of like looking at this because it's kind of like an arm wrestle. It's not necessarily who's better. It's just kind of it depends on what carries that they pair with them, because they just do opposite things.
Willow has always been my favorite support to play because
She's my most
Willow,
played. Oh, she's the
she's
best.
so fun, and she can just solo kill
Yeah,
pretty much anyone on the map when she's like level 7, level 8. And then her shard is just such good utility. I don't know, I love the hero.
What
I
are these
think
bands
it's a
that we
good
got?
hero. I just like she can die really easy, but the good thing is, right, like she's against this Lich and Rubik where they can't do damage to her when she's in Shadow Realm.
Yeah, exactly.
Like right now, she's invincible.
Yeah,
she's
that's actually a
just
really good
invincible.
point. Yeah, she's certainly going to be able to utilize herself with these supports on Noob team not really helping out. Not able to do any AoE stuff like that. Might just do the headers now because Noob are
Radiant.
Noob are Radiant.
One thing with the headers as well, I noticed is the bottom of it that's like underneath the heroes. It kind of covers their health bar.
Yeah, totally. You know what? You said that, and then I just forgot to change it since you've said it. I'll think of something else to do for next stream. I'll actually note that. Thanks for letting me know.
Even if there's like way you can just like raise it up a tiny bit.
Yeah, you know what? Let me theory craft right now.
It must have been made for like an old Dota HUD.
You know, I want to change it, but I can't see the health. I can't see unless I see. Do you know what I mean?
So yeah.
I will just hold it for now.
That's alright. Do it later. Not a big deal. It's like just a tiny thing.
No, it's I see.
Willow and Slardar can be I could see this. I'm assuming it's going to be Willow 4, Slardar 3. That's a lane that could easily go either way against a Lich. Lich can just keep Slardar completely at arm's length. Like if they pick up some kind of like really strong ranged carry here, I could see like an SF here. I don't know if they play it. Okay, they got Naga. Naga's also pretty good.
Naga's a real. Actually, I'm so happy for them to pick Naga this early because it might not necessarily be the win condition. Yeah, they don't have. It might not be the win condition, even though Naga generally is like the late game kind of win condition. However, this Dark Willow Undying and a Slardar running at you, you're so happy to just song and run away if you have to, right? The song. I think the song value here is really strong to just get out of the Tombstone area, get out of the Bramble Maze area, just to like reset a fight.
And then Dawnbreaker. Also, I quite like this Dawnbreaker pick as well.
Yeah. Also,
I still
aggressively
do
on the
see
song.
a bit of an issue with Noob team starting a fight. They need to get some like Void Spirit, Storm Spirit.
Yeah, no. Blink Naga, let's go. Blink Naga song and
Blink Naga.
I want to support Naga that blinks in my game now.
Oh, maybe we're looking at it wrong. Maybe it's offlane Naga, pos 1 Dawn.
Yo. Blink Naga,
that's
man.
not really Noob team style though, is it?
Nah, but I hope that they nah, not really. I kind of hope that they utilize this Naga song in both. Like they can do it both offensively and defensively here. They could totally Naga song to start the fight, run up to the. I mean, I guess you kill whoever you can kill. But Willow's a pretty good target. Undying's a pretty good target. You just kill these two supports with the zap from the Lich and the Dawnbreaker. Like there's so much just burst damage, right? So then the Willow can't utilize her spells. The Undying can't even get a tomb off. You imagine just getting songed and dying before you can do anything as an Undying. It's awful.
I guess once Naga gets Manta, she might be able to deal with the tomb anyway. If it comes to that, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, she can run her illusion habits. They don't do that much damage.
Okay, that's the illusion kind of attempt to answer the illusion problem.
Yeah. I would love to see this Dawnbreaker. This is the build on Dawnbreaker, okay? If they're watching the game 5 minutes from now and they've gone the wrong build, this is the build.
Listen.
You go Phase Boots, Echo Saber, you disassemble the Echo Saber, you get a Mage Slayer and a BKB, and then you buy a Pipe for your team.
Yeah,
and then this Leshrac is going to be absolutely neutered. You're going to take him to the vet, you're going to take the fucking pony to the vet, and you're going to cut its balls off. It's not going to be able to breed with the Naga.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, this might be a silly question, right? But if you use your W as Dawn, does that actually apply any?
No, it doesn't. Just a Q.
That'd be pretty
bonkers.
bonkers.
Not an attack, it's just a magic damage.
Yeah. I mean, how bonkers would it be if it did? It's like you hit them with the hammer. So...
I could see why it would do that though, because you are throwing the weapon you're attacking with.
Yeah.
No, it's great. I love Dawn. You throw your hammer and then you just start fucking punching on with them. It's great. You just fucking slam your hammer down and I don't even need this shit. Start beating the shit out of them. It's great. It's the best part of the hero. She's like her and I think Marcy are the only two heroes that can actually punch people.
Have you seen Marcy punch people in lane when as a support? Like it's just like this little tap. Doesn't do anything.
Does absolutely nothing until she ulties. You know, it's always hilarious like with her when she has her lifesteal thing as well, and it's doing like this bonus 60 damage, but it's like she's just tapping them, and it's just the most boring ass sound.
Yeah, what are they gonna go for to finish off their drafts, you reckon?
Noob team still needs a jumping hero.
Yeah.
How are the spirits looking? Unbanned? Feels good.
Storm looks pretty good here. They don't really have the lockdown for a Storm Spirit. It's like kind of okay into Willow. Willow can deal with it a bit, but Undying, Slardar, Lesh don't really do anything to him. He can also
think I liked Void Spirit better. Did you say
Void
Storm? Sorry, or Void?
Yeah, I said Storm.
I was thinking Void's better, just to Curse Crown and Lesh, all these different things that you can potentially be set up on you.
You can also dodge Crown with Storm.
Yeah, actually, I think I like Void even more now. If you get Ags, so then Dark Willow can't be quite Shadow Realmed all the time, and it does damage splash through it anyway, right?
I think I prefer the Storm. I think Void will have a pretty hard lane against Lesh.
Yeah,
I think Storm fares a bit better against him. There's also hero that has not been banned is Puck.
Yeah, Puck.
Yeah. Puck is.
Would that be the cool tempo hero for Noob team you're saying, or Cherry?
Yeah, for Noob team.
Wind Ranger, that's a pretty okay. I don't mind that actually.
I don't like it that much against Lesh. It's good against Slardar.
Yeah, I agree. I think if it's laning against Lesh, it's going to be just like a recovery kind of like, you're not winning that lane, but see what you can do with your... It's just also like, okay, how are we making space for our Naga? We have Dawn with the global presence. Okay, global presence and a Wind Ranger running around potentially is okay.
Yeah. I think it's really on Cherry Poppers here, like what the carry pick is going to be.
I don't see the equation, but I can see them ruining the enemy's draft.
That is not bad. I actually kind of like it. Naga as a carry doesn't really dump out a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Oh, they've got Danelaw on the Alk. He's their mid player, so I wonder if this is a mid Alk and a Pos 1 Lesh.
Could be just swapping their roles.
Or they could be swapping their roles. I quite like Pos 1 Lesh. I think Pos 1 Lesh against this Dawnbreaker will demolish him. Yeah, it's like this Dawn really has to get all these aura items, and Naga's just got to get super tanky because I'm assuming Alka's going to go Radiance, and if you're going to have an Alchemist Radiance and a Leshrac, that's where the game gets a bit tricky. And Naga, like as a core, she obviously she's going to do damage when she's got items. But this Alk is also going to be fasting at a really fast rate. Is going to be farming at a really fast rate, and he's going to hit a timing before the Naga will. No,
certainly. I think it's very much Cherry Poppins looking at their lanes as well. Slardar, get bullied a little bit, but I mean, Slardar needs 2 items and he's useful. Yeah, right. So I've got a feeling that. Wait, which team's what? Cherry Poppins is on a timer, right? If they can't take tier 3 towers or I don't know what time that would be necessarily, but if they can't get XYZ done at a certain time, obviously I think that Noob team will eventually creep their way back into this, and this Naga and Dawn will be quite monstrous and be able to delete this Willow through her shadow, her realm. The Undying will be nothing, and so yeah, I think I don't know, I like both drafts actually. Like each team has their own plan.
It looks like it is going to be the Pos 1 Lesh in the mid Alk.
Okay, that kind of changes things a little bit.
I don't really like Alk's starting build. With the way Alchemist is played now, getting Greevil's Greed level 1, it doesn't really do much. Like you're gonna just get passively pressured by this Wind Ranger.
I think you get acid. I think you just max. You max acid spray first. I mean, Wind Ranger just hates acid spray. It's so good against.
Yeah, absolutely. Acid spray. You get these early levels. An acid spray, so you can push the lane out and then get Greevil's Greed at level 2, because this extra 3 gold for a creep 1 minute into the game, it's not gonna do anything. Like one of the players just disconnected.
All right. Yep.
What are our predictions?
Oh
Who's gonna
man.
win?
Sarah's just ordering food.
What'd you order?
Hungry Jacks.
Vietnamese.
Oh damn.
Oh, very
Wow,
nice.
Vietnamese
Just
is my
assumed.
favorite cuisine.
Love it.
Who's gonna win? You say?
Oh, let me just whilst we're paused, I'll check the header thing that you're talking about. Does
Oh,
it
yeah.
block the HP bars? It does. Ay. Does?
I zoomed my game out all the way and then zoomed it back in, and now I can't tell if it's too zoomed out or too zoomed in, and I'm like kind of tripping a little bit.
I'm gonna lean towards Dyer. That's who I'm gonna predict to win.
Leaning towards Dire.
Yeah.
I think I prefer the Dire draft.
Yeah.
I got a feeling this I don't
think
see
this
I don't
goes
see
towards
Naga.
Radiant.
I kind of don't see Naga. I think Naga's going to be okay. I reckon Naga will win this game. I don't.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay as well.
Well, you're changing now, Noon.
No. I said the Dire. I think I prefer the Dire's draft, but Radiant's gonna win.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
That's what I
I
said.
believe in this Naga. I think Naga's going to win this game.
I believe in the Naga too. I think
Alright. Believe in content.
Radiant just needs to. They need to do the 33 build. You know, you get a Mage Slayer, you get a pipe.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're predicting on the basis of you're expecting them to get certain.
Oh, hold on. We're getting some
Yeah.
lag stuff right now, but he's typing and he's actually in a bit of
When I
trouble.
restart.
Unfortunately, Lich running into two of those bramble mazes.
Going to suffer
He's
the sins of
very
his
much going to be
Naga
dead. So first blood goes to Fear.
Oh, this is.
It's a rough start
Alright.
when you have like internet issues.
We're in for a long night, boys.
No,
Yep.
I think it's just simply like Lesh, Slaughter, and Auk can very much like get 2 or 3 items and snowball together with their team and like cause a lot of mayhem. I just kind of have confidence in, I don't know why, I've just got confidence that hopefully like Noob team must recognize this, and I think they've got the capacity to either mirror or take equal exchange or like make kind of move their way around the map until this Naga gets big enough.
Yeah, and like, the like a big reason why I think this Naga will be fine as well is they don't have the best wave clear on the die. They've only got 2 heroes that can actually clear a wave easily. Like Willow kind of has to use Bedlam to clear a wave.
Yeah.
Undying isn't that good at it. Slaughter, it's his biggest weakness.
Yeah, you
Lesh
actually
is
make a good
fine.
point there, dude. They don't have too much push.
Like there's only 2 heroes that can really like if Naga just sends 3 illusions down a lane, she can just clear the entire wave, and Slaughter's like she can kick us like I'm assuming this is like mid game, she's like level 12,
Yeah.
20 minutes in type of shit. She can just kick pretty much whoever she wants out of a lane. Like if she plays this game right, I really think this game is really heavily on the Naga. If she plays it right, like this
Yeah,
Lesh
she
is
needs to send her illusions to whatever lane that the enemy is not pressuring, and then farm close to the next one or pressure the other one too. It's there's a lot of different things you got to think about to keep yourself into this game, as well as pressure and alleviate pressure from the Dyer's more, I'd say, faster timing that they're on.
Yeah, I think like Dire will probably hit critical mass like that 30-35 minute mark where Alk is 6 slotted and Lesh kind of has like a Bloodstone BKB,
But-
maybe like a Ranging Kyle.
On a side note, this game could be over in 15 minutes if we go looking at Leshrak's build that is queued up.
Could just rush a Rapier and just
Yeah.
right click the Naga down.
And
He
there
might
we
just
go.
do it. He might
Boots
just feed it to the
Rapier.
Wind Ranger.
Let's
Oh
go.
my god.
I love it. I remember looking at Reddit one time, and there was like item suggestions because everyone was bored of like this patch being so long. And one person's suggestion, and I think it was a mock one, like a funny, jokey one, was items, neutral items, being able to be purchased a tier under, only the tier under, right? So it'd have to be like if you're at this tier of neutral items, it have to be one of the ones under, but the team can buy it together. but you can still get that item. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, which item?
A neutral
I
item.
wasn't listening.
Oh, all right, whatever. Fuck me then.
I totally, yeah, wigged
I
out.
zoned out. Sorry, what was the question?
Me too. Yeah, that's all I heard.
Good chat.
All right.
Yeah,
Half
I
just
agree.
want to talk to me. What? Huh?
What's happening?
I can't scroll up very far.
All right, let me. Do you want me to tell you again, or do we not care?
About
no,
the Reddit
yeah,
post.
go.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
carry
listening.
on.
I'm listening.
All right.
Oh, God.
So I'll say it really quickly, right? Idea for a weird, wacky patch. A team can buy a neutral item from a tier under the current neutral item tier. Together, they can invest in buy one from the previous one.
Yeah, I've actually thought about that. I feel like for like peak chaos, once it gets to like tier 5 items, every single item your team has just gets a tier 5 item buff. Like imagine like a tier 5 trusty shovel. I mean, I know you got pirate tap, which is kind of the same thing.
Digs up 10 runes around you.
Yeah, imagine like Serenity Seeds, tier 5 item gives 100 HP regen and an AoE.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. You just buff them to tier, yeah.
Yeah, like a tier 5 Brigand's Blade, you know.
I was, yeah.
Hold up the other team's mother.
God.
You know, something like that.
I was saying to you, I don't know if it was to you, I think I said to you, like, I want a goddamn new rune. Let's go.
Yeah, I'd love a new rune.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Or like,
I don't know what the new rune would be, though.
or maybe even, this is a bit whack, but maybe the mid rune, either you get rid of it and put them in the side lanes, or you keep, keep them, you put them in the side lanes again.
That's interesting.
I think that'd be kind of cool. You know, keep like the water runes. Have like 4
keep the
runes,
water
right?
runes and make them
Like,
just
yeah.
water runes, and then the power runes are in the lanes.
Oh, there'd be more
Yeah.
activity.
That would force. Oh, it'd be so much. It'd be so shit.
So many shenanigans.
No, it'd be like the mid hero. It's not that you just miss out on the rune, but you can run to the enemy side of the map or the other side of the map and be like, oh shit, it's on the bottom tier, you know. But it forces them to run to the lane and like help
They
out.
could also bring back because there was a patch maybe last year or the year before where supports would like you'd just normally get a bottle on a off lane hero.
Yeah,
I think it was last year. That was just a normal thing to do. You just get like I'd play Darkseer and go bottle because it was just normal.
I got a feeling there was a
would love
rune
that.
that wasn't in the lane, but it was closer, like a lot closer. I don't know. I don't think that.
Oh yeah, I think that'd be great. I'd love like you got your 2 water runes mid that keep spawning as normal. And maybe they just keep spawning for the rest of the game and then get replaced by bounty runes.
Yeah, and then the power
And then
runes in
you've
the
got,
lane.
like, yeah, power in the lane. It'd just make
Forces
lanes
rotations.
different.
It makes it like 3 minutes, and they all just kind of go to one area. And it's like
Yeah,
we're
imagine,
fighting.
like you've got some fucking
you know?
pose for tiny running at your lane with a haste rune.
Yeah. It will force. What it will do is it will force like a lane that is probably losing to be like, oh, this could win us the lane, and we're in a losing lane. Let's go. Like, and
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
I think it'd just more than anything, it would just change Dota.
Yeah,
Oh,
completely.
Rubik getting going on the top lane. The tombstone's been dropped.
Yeah, so
Oh, wow,
like if
yeah.
Rubik had a haste rune there, he wouldn't have died.
He's
1
actually
minute into
he's
the game,
chasing him with the strength steal. He's actually going to get
Oh,
another
Vega
kill
goes
there.
down.
Damn.
Wait, don't let
He's
it
pretty-
dead.
go through. You
Pretty
gotta
good
ban this
start.
fucking hero.
Radiant's top tower.
I've got
Take
a, I
the
don't
lead.
know. I've got a strange feeling that this might have been them positioning themselves a bit incorrectly there because they didn't. I don't think
Yeah.
he had that many strength steals from them.
No, yeah,
only on
Rubik was
80.
out of position.
Wind
shouldn't
Ranger,
have
that
been
acid
strength.
spray already causing a bit of mayhem for her. What's the kill lane here? I mean, ironically, I was gonna say it shouldn't have to be top, but apparently it is. I was gonna say
I would
bottom.
have said top, I think.
I think
Just
I would've
because
said
you've got,
bottom with
Dawnbreaker
Willow.
and Ruby.
I think Willow and Slardar have the potential, but they're doing a good job of poking them. And
Dire's courier has been
I don't know. I don't think bottom can really do anything to Nago.
nah, more just killing
I think
Lich
it's
to be
a
honest.
pretty passive
but
lane.
yeah, he's actually positioning himself alright.
I do actually still think maybe it's biased because we just saw a kill.
Yeah, maybe.
I
Well,
do
a
think
few
it's
stuns
definitely
onto the Lesh right now, so he'll miss
Oh, he
his
misses
stun.
the
Nice,
stun.
yeah.
Missed the
Good,
hammer as well.
Did you
There we go.
notice?
Got
Undying
creeps.
got a full earn
he
out of
killed
those
him.
kills as
Oh,
well.
last right click.
Yeah.
Yeah, Russian earn. He wants to kill.
He wants to kill.
Does Vessel get
I don't
dispelled
mind
from
that much.
Naga? Basic dispel. Yeah.
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 Basic dispel. It's so
Lich.
good.
Oh, he got bashed there. And the neutral creeps. Can they finish him? No.
Ooh.
Kill for
Stepped out
the
of
Willow.
position, it looks like. It's rough to die on Lich like that. It's a hero that shouldn't be
Yeah.
dying like that in lane.
Yeah, I wonder, did he get boots? I see. I always get like heroes that are under 300, like 295, like that, which is not many heroes. It's just a bit of a shit situation that Lich has it. I always get a passive like Windlace. Anyone like 310 under, this is really good as pos 5.
I just watched. I forgot what I was gonna say. Not important. Anyways,
Noon, not Noon. MG thinks that there's no no counter for Alchemist.
Is under attack.
So
yeah, he is right. Someone has to get a vessel,
yes, I mean Rubik
and there's
could
not
build
like
one.
a good vessel builder on this team.
Yeah, I got a feeling that they're not gonna see him as a problem. I don't think they think that Naga can beat him. I kind of agree, to be honest, though.
I see
But
this
we don't
game going like one or two ways, where the die just snowballs out of control, or the game goes long enough where Alk just doesn't get any stronger, and then the Naga just takes over. But also
17-minute
Naga can hit a
pig poll on
promotion
Meepo.
range.
I don't know what he's talking about. Are we going to the last hit? So yeah, mid lane kind of looking pretty even. I'm not sure who's meant to win this. I think it'd be the Arc, but with the Acid, but Windranger, she's actually getting some decent
She's
power
getting
shots, and now
these power shots, yeah.
oh, this might be a dead Arc here. She just denied
Actually, yeah, very
yeah.
much could be.
She denied. Okay,
got the
try.
one.
Oh, he misses the shackle on the creep. Let's get another power shot on him. So
Ooh.
he's not feeling too good there. He just got a salve off to himself.
Has been killed.
And the
Korea?
pressuring the top tower, the
Yeah.
Lash and the Undying.
I'm not a
Deep
big fan of this max edict build on pos 1 Lash. It doesn't really help you farm.
Huh.
Like, the spell's only really good to take towers. Unless you're going to be team fighting like crazy, which I don't think pos 1 Lash will do.
Yeah. Well, he's
Dark Villa's gone
making
mid.
pretty good use of it right now. The slow as well. Maybe it comboed with the slow's not too bad, but the Undying getting
He's
taken
diving
Oh, no.
by the tower. Yeah.
Oh,
And the
dear.
stun gets missed, so it looks like even the tomb's gonna get taken out, and they won't get any
He took the
return
two under
kills.
The tower as well. It was just tanking hits.
Oh, yeah,
The
that's
tower.
unfortunate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Willow's rotating here.
And he gets a tip.
Gonna get tipped
Yeah.
by his own team for feeding, as he should.
I think
That
he was feeling pretty confident. He chucked that aggressive
Yeah.
board up on the cliff, and he's like, "Let's go."
Radiant structures are
Willow's just
Oh, and
abandoned the
now
starter.
combo
He's sick of
1
the
into combo 2 doesn't quite actually hit, but that zap will, yeah, that zap will be there. Level
That's
2
kind of how I
zap.
expected the lane to go a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Regen rune for Windranger feels good.
Like, if you get more level, if you get 2 levels in Lightning Storm, it's 120 damage on 4-second cooldown. It's a lot of damage. And it's a lot more useful than an Edict. But yeah, this Willow has
think that-
decided that bottom lane is a lost cause for Slaughter.
Yeah.
Although he's like doing okay.
I think it's just kind of,
60 with
yeah,
Marvel.
it's kind of passively. Oh, hold on, up
Oh,
top
up lane
again.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is a
Undying
stuck lane.
low. The 2 Radiant heroes low as well.
Undying's gotta be careful. Ruby's got Fade Ball up in about 4
Yeah, he can
3 seconds.
probably zap him
Ah.
even with his stolen strength.
I see. Willow's on the stacking duty.
And now
Yeah,
Slaughter,
just taking for the
bottom,
L.
in a bit of trouble here. He gets rooted. He got the stun on the Naga, but that root is a long.
Very good kill.
Even level 1, man, 2.75 seconds is a decent amount of time. So he'll be taken out there.
What's going on in this mid lane? Alk is should just be chilling.
Tomb gets
now.
dropped. Here we go. So the Tomb comboed with the so the slow and the Edict is gonna. Oh,
Good
okay.
TP from the
Not
Windranger.
yeah,
It's
Windranger
gonna be
rotating
on the
in.
left trap as well. Fucking great rotation.
Yeah.
He read that pretty quickly. So
Yeah.
even Lich joined the party as well, just to confirm. But yeah, it's a shame that
middle tower is
the Sun Mummy died, but you
That's
turn
just
it into
kind
what
of-
you can.
Died 3 times back to
Yeah.
back to back.
Yeah.
It's a safe lane Lesh is.
It's kind of the issue with safe lane Lash is
Dire's top tower is under
you know
attack.
it's a shorter lane. I mean it's a longer lane.
They're
you
gonna
know,
find the stacks. Rubik's going over. He's gonna suss
They're
him
actually
out.
going on to the Naga now, but like we were saying before, the only supports you have, she's gonna... Oh, I don't know if this TP was the right move. I guess it was.
Barely.
She just made it out in time. But you're right. The stacks are found.
Yeah,
Rubik
he
will-
scattered the stacks. I wonder if they're gonna contest them.
Okay, he was surviving for
Fine,
now.
actually.
She get...
Well,
Oh,
I
she
got tired.
did get
Should be fine.
stunned. No.
I don't know if they can contest them. Can
I
they?
think they're gonna have to. They have to just
Oh,
do
we've-
it.
Well,
Dawnbreaker.
actually, Alex decided to leave.
Dawnbreaker's heading over.
Radiant's
Okay, Dawn's coming.
Three levels in the burn damage, right? So they'll just take
Yeah.
this. This is really good.
Oh no, poor
Yep.
Gaia.
And Alk knows he's running though.
Looks
He's
like give back my stacks.
yeah.
How dare you?
He's gonna ping it out. If he dies as well, this is gonna be really rough. They have a Sinister's Gaze. Gaze is there. Do they have any more stuns? 2 seconds. They got another one, but she's been rooted and stunned for now. She won't be able to get her stun off, so she's gonna have to hold it off for now. She got that movement speed, not quite. Gonna have to help the Rubik.
Dawnbreaker.
Stun dodged by the Willow. Meanwhile, bottom, I think the Naga ended up going down, and so did Slardar.
The Rubik
Blow's
is
being
kind of,
traded here. Willow, Alk running forward. Lich only 1 level in Frost Blast, but it does land on 2 heroes, so it's a decent chunk of damage being used. And now it's just support versus support, carry versus carry. Now they join forces a little bit. Dodging the
Slardar's here
Alchemist.
now.
Slardar's here to clean up.
Oh my god.
So what the hell is going on this game?
What the fuck?
I mean, it's good they recognize those stacks, and I think they got one.
They did get one,
But,
yeah.
But yeah,
Dire's
Windranger's doing pretty well for Radiant.
Yeah, she's got some. What item she's got coming to her? Okay.
The
Get a mouse from-
Naga did kill the Slardar
Actually,
bottom, but then
yeah, he died as well.
Kills
Windranger
everyone.
got a kill. Leshrek took top tower.
So
They
we
took some of the stack.
we're pretty
Alk-
happy to see Rubik building the vessel. He's kind of closer than
Yeah.
you'd expect someone as a pos 4 at this point
Yeah, yeah.
because of the chaos that's been going on.
I mean, he had a killing spree in lane.
Yeah, double damage spawns bottom. Slardar working on his blink dagger.
Oh, that's such a nice Windranger right in the lance.
And the Rubik and the Leech go for a smoke play.
I would like to see the Radiant. They need to try to take this top tower to free up the Naga's game because she's kind of just stuck on Radiant jungle, and Radiant jungle is not a good place to be.
I just hope. Oh yeah, okay. They find the Alchemist. He's got a double damage activated on himself right now, but they are kind of dodging and weaving. He will turn around, toss a stun. The Willow also just using a defensive bramble.
Lost some rotations. Rubik's got his ulti now.
Undying, moving forward.
Radiant structures are
So we got a lot of. I don't know if I call them defensive. I'd call them farming wards on Dire just to help Alchemist out a little bit. But I hope
Yeah,
that they can.
I'd say it's too many.
Yeah, I'd say you need maybe like only 1 or 2. Like you don't need.
Yeah.
But I think one's running out. To be honest, one's like 20 seconds out.
I think this really deep one, like back towards the bottom, like the back 2 camps. I think that doesn't really give any information that the other 2 don't.
Maybe it was.
And that could instead be a ward on the Radiant side of the map, so you can scout where they're moving.
I was gonna say, was it mid-fight that it was placed? I don't think so. Actually, if it's got 3 minutes plus,
It might have actually, yeah, it might have been.
not sure. Dawn cutting the wave and pressuring that top lane, so Slardar will come to respond. Level 8 versus level 8, so these 2 heroes are quite. I think they'd be a little bit evenly matched. Slardar very close to having his. I gotta be careful. He's got a stun before she can finish it off, and he does. So the minus armor, the stun follow up as well. Now Dawn's in a lot of trouble. She does have ulti, but the bash is there. 1 more hit, 2 more hits should do it, and overextending a little bit on Dawn. Yeah.
Slardar does have a blink as well.
Yeah, it's coming now because of that. Feels good.
I think Slardar could have a bit of a scaling issue this game with rushing this blink, unless it really pays off and they get some real good kills, which is very possible because this game is just being so chaotic.
I think
right
it's
now.
the right build though. I think it's. I think you need to. The fast
He can't
pace
get
is
anything
needed.
greedy because he's got an Alchemist Lesh.
Yeah.
He can't get an Echo or a Mask or anything else. He has to just go straight blink.
So we got bottom towers. The only tower that's no bottom and top. The Radiant are gone already.
It's kind of okay. Like you don't really like.
Axe
losing
got
top tower.
Axe got a Radiance now.
Oh shit! Yeah, he does. Pretty decent timing.
Has he died yet? Nope, that will do it.
No, yeah. had a good lane as well.
I
Like,
want them
Windranger
to
doesn't
gather
really do
around this.
anything.
Yeah, you've got a Radiance on your Alk. You've got a Blink Dagger on your Slardar.
it's a
Lesh,
good
not really close to an item yet, but he's got the lifesteal and stuff. Look at these stacks, by the way, near the Lesh. You get some stacks off here.
yeah,
He'll
he's
take
loving
them, and Alk doesn't mind sharing unless it's behind closed doors. You don't know.
We're not in a play.
No,
We're not in
someone
a
else
position to
took
make
it.
assumptions.
Yeah. I want them to gather together now. This is probably a really good time. Like Radiance, Blink reveal, like.
Windranger, Rubik doing a smoke play on top on the
Yeah, so
slider.
they must know he's got a blink because he's been farming in lane, and this is what I mean. If you don't make a play after getting an item like this, and you just
That's a
keep
dead
farming
slider.
like this, it's just
Yeah. You got to do something with it.
there wasn't really much of a reason to just keep farming there. So he will bite the dust because of that. Learn his lesson, hopefully.
They got to just slap Lich in the mid lane and hope that they don't push the tower as well. Like I was saying before, you don't really mind. Like, it kind of sucks to lose both your safe lane towers so
Yeah.
quickly. Like your safe lane and off lane tower so quickly. But if they keep this mid tower alive, then it's okay. If they lose this mid tower now, it's going to make the game a lot harder for them. They lose control of Roche.
Leshrak is now pressuring this mid tower.
Making a wraparound, but Windranger doesn't have he doesn't have focus
He's got a
fire.
decent amount of wand charges, so I wonder if he'll survive this. And you've got the Undying next to you. Only one level in Soul Rip, so there's not going to be much heal. So the stun won't land on a tree. Dawn comes in to try to bring the combo, but a bit of misplay there. So Dire,
Great tombstone.
yeah, a bit of misplay from both
Doesn't
sides,
really
to be
land on
honest.
anything.
Shackle didn't land on anything. The Tombstone, I guess, was played defensively. Alchemist, speaking of that, he's going to
He's going in.
go right in. Stun onto 2. The Shackle does hit a tree this time. Nice
Oh,
Lich
very
ulti,
good
holding
Lich
a few
ulti.
people there. And the takes a lot of damage on some of their heroes of Dire. Willow, nice defensive terrorize. Another stun from Alk. He's got a lot of regen here. So there's
Alk is
no
running out very
Tombstone as
soon.
well. And oh, there's the damage coming in from the Leshrak as well, bursting amongst all the heroes. Dawn's going to be the only person to die here. A nice amount of slapping from each side.
Slardar wasn't even there.
Yeah, with, the tower died as a result, so...
The team fight from the Dire side right now is just so strong with this Alk Radiance and Lesh and Dark Willow.
The amount of
and
splash
Tombstone.
damage, I mean...
Yeah,
and-
he just kind of died by being there.
Oh dear, he spent a little bit too much time sticking around there. If you think about it, this splash damage that they have, because there's no Greaves being built on this team, I think it's... Rubik, are you in trouble? It's alright.
Yeah, no, I see what you're talking about.
There's no Greaves. So,
Yeah.
and Dawn doesn't necessarily like to buy Greaves. So I think that might be something that's quite crippling in their game plan of hold off until Dawn is... Naga's big enough.
I think she has to get Greaves. She's
Yeah, she's already made the decision though. She's got her phase boots, so I don't know what she's queued up next.
I don't know what item she's going. She is really poor. Doesn't have anything right now.
This is what we were saying. Like, I mean, Dawn is usually a hero that doesn't build this item, but if you've got a Naga and you know the enemy team is going to be aggressive like this, you can't afford to go Deso. You can't afford to go that type of general build on
you gotta
Dawn.
go this like actual tank utility
Yeah.
offlane.
And it's not like you have any saves. You've got no saves. You've got no heals naturally on your team. You've got a Lich and a Rubik. So we'll see how long they can kind of hold on for. I mean, that being granted, Dire still need to continue with this decision making of go, go, go. So we'll see if they...
it's also like they're 7k ahead.
It's got a BKB now, Alk.
About 6 of that, like about 6k of that net worth is just Alchemist.
Yo, I love this. I love this BKB second item. I think he has a similar...
Yeah, absolutely.
And
His
then
job is to just go
you'll
in
have
there and soak
one on
as much as
Slardar
you
soon, like pretty soon, to be honest. Bloodstone on Lesh, like they need to gather together and win this game before Naga farms their way back in.
Yeah,
I mean, she's just about to get a Manta, so
she's
she's not.
Radiant, BKB, Bloodstone, and the only
And they're going to do
useful item
exactly
on the
that.
Radiant.
They'll run towards there. So Radiant, they do have this information. They know what they're doing. So we'll see what they decide to do as a response. Naga's going to farm. Rubik pressuring top lane. Mid lane also getting pressured. So this is what I mean. They need a mirror. They need to either mirror or try to get their own little trade-offs here. So I think someone should be hitting this mid tower right now.
Gotta drop the Tombstone for the vision. I think this bottom tower's just dead.
Yeah. Which... How's Radiant... I mean, this is all they can do, really. They're not in a position to defend it.
Yeah.
9610's going to get blinked and stunned. And then the follow-up stun is there. She does use the pig pole to try to get some distance there, but the stuns are just... The Slaughter's really speedy. She can't really save herself here. Throws us... Oh, gets interrupted mid. Oh, the phase boots.
Oh,
But
no.
he'll have a blink dagger anyway. He'll be able to hit her. He waves. Trolling a bit. We like to do a bit of trolling here.
Yeah. The Slaughter's got this Dawnbreaker's number right now. Alka is already more than halfway to his AC.
Oh, I thought I...
Late mail, he's got enough for the Hyperstone and the Buckler.
Thanks for that, killer. I went live and had it as the right thing, but I guess it didn't save. Called the wrong thing. I will update. Thanks, killer. I don't know why I went live with the other thing, but I guess it didn't work.
MGC flaming me in chat.
What's MGC
Say
saying?
it to my face. Of course, Alka's better than Naga. Never said that.
Also, okay, they're invading the Naga's farm. She's only level 12, so Lich goes down first. This Leshrac unkillable right now. Dawn goes in aggressively. Forces the bullwhip. Can the blink dagger? Slaughter. Slaughter is Dawn's worst enemy this game. It seems like Dire know exactly what they've been needing to do. Like we were saying at the start of the game, they just get one or two items on the heroes, on their core heroes, and then they just go together. So
No concoction's still on Rubik. That's such a nice spell to steal in this hero. It's such a massive damage.
I don't know if they can even. This is what I mean. Where I do think Radiant should try to utilize once in a while the Naga song aggressively, but it might be a little too late to even contest this. Naga's not there, so.
Mouse. Okay.
Like, was there any opportunity where Naga could have songed up here? I mean, Alk had his fresh BKB off, but maybe even just to save your friends, just to get them out.
I mean, only Lich died.
I think,
right?
yeah, you're right. I think he was the only one to go down.
So I don't think
She
it's
needs
worth
to
it.
send her illusions. This mid tower being up still a problem. I thought it would be dead by now. Alk's getting an AC. He's gonna have it done.
Yeah, he's already got the AC.
Yeah.
Willow's getting kind of close to a Yule's. What's Lesh building? Lesh should be still ages away.
Jesus,
from
Alk's net worth is insanely high.
Undying has a vessel, but I don't really know who for.
I think, well, I mean, I guess it's alright because Naga naturally just builds a heart sometimes, which actually she's got queued up now. So, you know, it always...
Yeah, it might be good.
Does it work against Dawnbreaker? Even not that she's really...
I mean, generally just against strength heroes in general, I think heart is... I mean, sorry, I think Vessel's just great to have. So if you've got a natural strength hero and you've got a Naga that could build a heart, I think it's okay to get it.
I know what you mean though, where like if he vessels someone and then the Dawnbreaker heal doesn't do as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That works.
Smoke on Radiant's side, so Naga's going to be the first one forward. They get a stun on the Lesh, but unfortunately Lesh has a lot of sustain, so I mean, I guess he'll walk it off for now.
Oh, the stun
and here's
comes
the
out.
aggressive song that I was talking
Lesh
about.
doesn't have an Aegis, it's on the Alchemist. If they kill Lesh,
they
it's amazing.
need to get this kill back. I mean, it'd be good to get another one, but they should back after this. They should really back.
Alk's gonna
Stick around.
Yeah, Alchemist. He's gonna get the
Lich is gonna
squishy.
get eaten up. Both supports on Radiant go down. Rubik making him work for it a little bit, but he will go down as well. Now Alchemist. It's alright. I liked that play. I think they needed to do that. It just sucks that they only caught one.
Rubik's drawing on the map, get the waves out. You gotta push these waves.
Okay, so Dawn's kind of doing...
She's going for the pipe.
Yeah. I think this was needed. Like, I like that she's kind of established what needs to be done, right? Naga needs to farm, so she needs to just try to keep everybody alive and make it so the enemy team doesn't get too fed. Naga, decent chunk of gold. Like, she's using her illusions pretty well. I like to see them get thrown into the lanes a bit more. Mid tower,
Structures are fortified.
getting fortified.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
What is Rubik still? Still's Bramble. Bramble's a good still.
Radiant's middle
Yeah, it lasts a long time. Alchemist running straight up very aggressively, gets put into into the other Bramble. Now the tomb's up. Lich, being the Lich that he is, just gets eaten alive. He's a very weak man. BKB used. Alk just running down. This might be a mistake though if he's not too careful. That BKB is going to run out now, so he'll die. Meanwhile, Wind Ranger, BKB on her. Yeah, she's going to get eaten by the rest of the Dire squad. She's running away. She's going to get stunned.
Might just die from the vessel.
Yeah, she just dies. Nice kill as a return kill. Yeah. 3 for 2 so far, actually. I think Alchemist might have set up his team to be in a bit of a tiff here, as it is a lot of heroes dying on each side, but it looks like Radiant are the ones to get the victory out of this, as no objectives were taken.
No damage on that tower.
No.
Oh, that feels bad.
That's a complete error. That was a very greedy play, and a lot of gold for the Naga. 1,000 gold on top of already her she had 3k before the fight started.
Yeah, she's pretty much got a heart finished.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's interesting to see what they can get out of that, because the whole team is up already, and like the best they can really do is push out a couple waves.
Push out a few waves. Try to establish some vision in some cheeky spots if you can. I mean, Naga's got a heart now. That's just a confirmed. Like, I think you're pretty happy with that last engagement because of that. She's gonna run into the Lesh. Kind of dodge and weave a bit.
He is now just substantially more fun than the Lesh.
So, do you like the Deso now on Dawn, or is it too late? Or is it too much to double?
You just don't bother with that item this game.
What do you think about? I just haven't seen much Wind Ranger impact, but I think it's because she just.
I think she needs a blink.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the hero mid in general? Wind Ranger.
I think it's a pretty weak hero.
Yeah.
I mean, like, she kind of died through BKB and with Wind run up just to the magic damage.
Yeah. She was getting bashed by, like, Slaughter naturally just kind of holds her down and screws her around, right?
I think she really needs a blink, because someone has to be able to get on top of this Lesh.
We were saying before, how do you start these fights? And I think blink was probably the better option apart. Like, she doesn't have much damage. I don't know. It's awkward. Maybe
I feel like they should be okay on damage side, because I've got a Vessel on Rubik, so like Lesh is going to be pretty squishy.
Yeah, I think she goes blink now, but she's finishing off the MKB instead.
She wants it for the Alk. I get that, but I don't know. I don't think they should really be.
I don't think she can get close enough to the Alk. That's the problem as well.
Yeah, it should just be on the Lesh.
But Dire.
I'm also not a big fan of Dire not giving the Aegis to the Lesh and giving it to Alk, because Alk is a transformation hero.
So they're going to give it another go this time, and it looks like they've had a few words of wisdom to one another. They're just going to go for the objectives as this tower is going down. Lesh with his shard throwing out some stuns as well, but now BKB, or natural BKB, in with the stun on Dawn. Okay, BKB from Alk. He runs to Lich, which is the weakest hero, but Lich actually survives this time, which is going to use a lot of Alk's.
BKB, this is where you go.
Yeah, a lot of Alk's time on these BKB.
Big Lich ulti.
Okay, fear on the Naga. Nice Lich ulti, you're right. This Lich ulti doing a lot, and the stuns are there. Alk in a bit of trouble. Slaughter coming in, taking out the Rubik. He manages to keep his Alchemist alive for now, but now he's going to be the sacrificial lamb for that stun. Thrown onto the Naga. They can't quite kill the Naga. Willow.
Alk does have ult up in 1 second.
Does, but what damage do they have between these two heroes now? I think, I think I'd be kind of, I'd be like grabbing up my neck a little bit if I was Dire. This is like, oh, this Naga. We might, this mid situation might have just brought them back into the game to make it even.
I mean, Alchemist did it again.
Wind Ranger now.
All of a sudden, he's just
ulti onto the Alk. Alk throws his stun defensive.
He's got no BKB. They should just keep chasing him.
They should, but Dire throwing Undying there, and Wind Ranger just not too confident in who's nearby.
Detection? No detection. This Alk is actually not very tanky. He's only got 2k HP.
Yes, with the early Radiance BKB build, I think they expected to get a lot more objectives. I think they expected to have a Rax and maybe be going onto their second Rax right now.
Yeah.
That's what their plan seemed to be. Slardar runs under vision of the Radiant squad, but he's not too scared. His BKB's up in a second. He gets rooted. The gaze is there. He's going to use his BKB. He's not. So the gaze is going to be used. He does BKB now. So gets the stun onto the Dawn. Nice shackle onto the Undying. He's unable to get anything off. The invis onto the Slardar. It's keeping him alive a little bit longer, but he will eventually go down. And that's 2 dead there for Dire's team, as not many of their cores were around. Anyone else? I think they're crumbling a little bit.
This is kind of what I was talking about before, right? Like, yeah, the Alchemist can get really strong. And like,
oh my god, look at this.
By no means the game isn't thrown yet. It's not thrown.
He's already got an Orchid now. I think a Bloodthorn soon.
But he's hit critical mass. He doesn't really get any stronger than he is right now.
Yeah.
And he's losing fights.
Look what he's queued up, bro. Like he's gonna get the blink and then he's gonna start farming Ags for others, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, do you just get Shivas instead? Maybe to help out against the Naga. Oh, he got an Abyssal. Abyssαλ's the Wind Ranger. He's a BKB. He's going to be used at Lesh. 0 mana on Lesh as well now.
Dying to the Naga illusions.
Yep. So the rest of the squad are coming here. Dawn also joining the fray. So it's a Rubik for a Lesh so far. Lich, nice ulti on a few heroes. It does end up falling short a little bit. Slardar, long TP, but he does make it in. Everybody poking and prodding at each other. Tombstone is down. Naga sending her illusions to deal with it. That's some free gold for her. Double damage in the river. MKB, sorry, on the Wind Ranger. And this tower's low, but Slardar gazed, stunned, follow-up stun, and that's a dead fish, man. No BKB can save you from that.
Feeding a little bit, honestly. He's sort of just can't really do much. This hero just doesn't do anything against Naga.
I love how Naga's using her illusions now. Just feeling pretty confident with this this hero pick as of now. Wind Ranger, double damage, finds the Alchemist. Alchemist does not have a BKB. He blinks forward a little bit though, so that manages to save him. She did use the ulti, but she'll settle. It looks like she'll settle for Dark Willow. Rubik actually, that's a nice steal as well. The Beldlum. How do you say it, guys?
Bedlam.
Beld. Why am I putting the L first?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Did we just deluxe dyslexic leak?
Ah, shit. No, I'm not. Stop.
I knew those glasses were too thick.
Saying it how they are so thick. I'm saying how everyone else says it. Beldlum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my favorite spell in Dota. I love Beldam.
Beldam. Shit. You know what I'm thinking right now? I've said that in game to people. Fucking hell. Like, I just probably think I have, you know? Yo, where's your Beldlam? Oh god.
It's the classic, you know, you're yelling at someone and then you realize that you've got them muted and they can't talk back.
Yeah.
Not that I've ever yelled at anyone in a pub. I'm very PMA.
Do you think Slardar doing what he's doing right now is the right approach? He's going for a Moonshard. Yeah.
Damn.
I think this is a decision where like he's very easily killed, right? If he's positioned incorrectly, as we saw here, right? That was a positioning error. He has a BKB. I think Shard's one of those kind of all in or like all in kind of things. So he doesn't mind if he dies as long as he kills someone else first. So that will probably... unfortunately, the smoke... Oh, nice shackle onto 2. Follow up from the Dawnbreaker. They even chuck the ulti there. That's 2 heroes dead. The healing is there, but it's only there briefly, as that's a really nice rotation from all of Radiant squad. And it's not like Dire can actually get anything out of this because they shoved these lanes beforehand. Sure, they'll pressure this tier 2, but probably end up in a trade and maybe even a defense.
I'm gonna risk cursing this game.
Okay.
I think it's been thrown.
Yeah, I mean, I said I had confidence in this Naga, man.
Yeah, so did I. MGC's the fucking moron. Who would have guessed
screw you,
it?
bro. Oh, find the Alchemist again. Alchemist, BKB, unable to get it off. He does get a stun on a few of the heroes. His BKB is stacked, but such a long stun, and the Rubik lift as well. He gets healed from the Undying, and it keeps him alive, so he's turning it around. And he actually gets 2 kills there, so... He blinks forward. Now, the supports are in a bit of trouble. The heals. Rubik's stolen Flesh Golem, but now Naga doing mirroring the action here. Nice song. Here's the aggressive song. Setting up on the out. Can the... Oh, Leshrak. He's unable to save.
I don't think she should be that scared.
They can't really close the gap. They've got to be careful of this Leshrak posting his stun around the place. And now there's fights happening all over. Lich, he is invis for now, but that splash damage, he might limp away from it. Rubik ends up going down. Lich decides to reveal himself with the Frost Shield, and he will be dead. As it was looking pretty hectic, but that Alchemist staying alive, I'm not sure if he was saved by the Undying, but that heal on him was certainly just kept him ticking a little bit longer so we could get that BKB off.
I think we cursed it.
We cursed the curse. Yeah, that was very interesting. And Slardar again positioning a little bit too forward, and he's forcing to BKB out. When does she get that? Is that radiant? Is that a? When does that thing go through BKB? Is that a thing? Ensnare?
You get Ags, and then you can ensnare through BKB.
Ah, right. I don't think she'll be getting that soon, but she is getting a Skadi, which is quite game changing against both Alk and Lesh. So, but the radiant will not be there in time to take the Roshan. However, Slardar will be a victim. He's down. Leshrak with not much mana gets stomped by the Dawn. They keep him alive though. Leshrak limping away, does go down. So the first Aegis is gone. Alchemist takes out the Wind Ranger in the meantime. Dawn unable to finish off her ulti, and it's Alchemist taking a nice Lich ulti, actually bouncing on a few heroes. Buyback on Wind Ranger. She comes back. Rubik with the stolen Beldlam. Tell a decent advantage over there.
What a Beldam.
Beldam. Decent bit of damage. Naga surviving. Oh, Alchemist ported a...
And he blinked. She should be able to just get
He blinked away from her. He blinked away from her. I don't know if this... I think they saved her by doing that. I mean, she did song. Oh, zap. Alchemist probably going to stun himself. Does do so. Wind Ranger. This is the buyback Wind Ranger now, so... Oh, he's so low on Lesh. Can Rubik zap him? Can't quite get the vision, so he'll opt to zap the other two heroes.
Back on the Wind Ranger, that's rough.
Oh yeah, she does die, but now Naga, she's healed up really quickly with that heart. I can't keep up, there's too much chaos.
This is a fucking great game.
I got tongue-tied for a moment, there was so much going on.
I know, you almost said Bedlam.
I went better.
Rubik has Greaves now, actually.
Does he? I love it. The fuck?
Rubik's he's playing off lane.
Hold on, game's actually, no, the game's really changed actually. Something just got purchased. I'll see if you can guess it. I'll see if you can guess. Oh, Rubik. Oh, Rubik. Never mind. The control. BKB there, though. Misses the stuns, though. Rubik will probably go down here. He's making him work for it. The Force Staff. The neutral item pushes well. He's unable to finish him off, and now...
Oh my god, this
Naga turns it around. Okay, nice jump back in on Slardar. Stun. Rubik is just not dying. It's taking him too long. He eventually goes down now, but it resulted in the Slardar going down, and the rest of the die just getting eaten alive by the Naga. That Rubik was playing so well then.
That, he's the stolen amp from Slardar, the stolen corrosive haze onto that Lesh as well, just melted him.
Oh, so the item I meant is Lich finished off some boots.
Oh.
I don't know if he had different boots before, but I just saw that he purchased those boots. I'm like, wow.
Is it wrong that you said that and the first thing I did was look at Lesh to see if he bought a rapier?
Maybe. That's funny. What is Lesh going for? Shivas? He's got this Skadi. He can purchase a Skadi right now on Naga. You're totally... I don't know. Do you reckon what Ags right now? So he's building an Ags on Alk. Has he given one to anyone yet? No. It's been a while since he was building an Ags for people, I thought.
It's been a while since he's had an item.
Yeah. Do you think this Ags purchase is worth it, or should he have gone a Skadi right now? Like, whose Ags is good enough to make it for this year to buy it? Like, who do you buy it for? I
think Lesh Ags is probably really good.
Let's see who he gives it to. He gave it
Give it to the
Gave it to the Slaughter.
It's okay.
No, I don't think it's okay. I don't think it was worth it though.
Yeah,
No.
I think if you're going to give it to anyone, you give it to Lesh.
I think he would have been the third option.
Yeah.
But they will smoke now off of this new Ags on Slaughter. Dawnbreaker, unfortunately, is probably going to be the first victim here. Pops the pipe. Going to try to survive through it, but unable to. She will go down. Let's catch her out here. Naga doing a good job of splitting the map up a bit. She's got a fresh Skadi. That's a really good neutral item. I slept on one, by the way. A lot of people don't respect the Tricksters.
Trickster's fantastic item.
And they'll smoke
20%
instantly
magic
again, so I think Dire understand that, yeah, this game it's still winnable. They just got to play it a bit more aggressively again like they were at the start. So they'll run forward, and it looks like Radiant are aware of this, and they're actually going to dodge this smoke here. Lich, oh, his own creeps fucked him up there. He's in a bit of trouble.
He's fine.
Oh, he's glimmered away. He's look at him just float away very casually.
He just walks around the alchemist.
He's porting.
Balls of steel.
That was kind of goofy. I hope Naga doesn't.
That's like a
Naga showing. I don't know. Naga showing here might be a mistake. She's really confident. She knew that they smoked here, but that's what I mean. Like she knows that they were just there. Look how much stun they have for her. She goes down instantly.
He has no buyback.
That was such a mistake.
They could just go 3 lanes here.
Why did... I guess she was feeling a lot more confident there. She knew that they smoked to there. They just dodged it. They didn't see them around the map at all. Actually, Wind Ranger, okay, cheeky little grab onto the arc. It won't kill him. He forces him to pop his ulti, though.
Yeah, and that's just Wind Ranger for you, right? The hero just doesn't really do damage. I don't like this MKB pickup.
Yeah, oh, Alchemist blinking forward aggressively. Stun onto the Dawn. Dawn unable to get anything off, and she'll probably just go down instantly. As the BKB on the Slaughter gets used, he's got that Moon Shard, so he will hold people down. The Fortification forced to be used, but their 2 strongest carries are now gone, so this is probably going to be a set of racks for Dire. Rubik, nice stolen stun. It lasts a while. Nice Lich ulti as well. That's a decent amount of damage onto all of these heroes here. The Gaze as well. They killed 2 of them. Gotta respect the duration. I mean, they only got it. That's a fucking win. They only got a tower from that. Really good plays by, you know what? I think Lich even, it was, if you look at it right, Lich, what he did is he looked at that and went, oh shit, they're stunned for a bit longer. All right. And then I'll do, like, imagine if he did it instantly.
4,000 damage with that.
You could tell, right? You could tell that he looked at it and went, oh fuck, I better do something, you know? That duration was so long.
Man,
wow, and that's I mean, it was
the game.
It was just the supports, but man, I think it forced Alk to BKB, didn't it? Forced the BKB at him, and the rest of them ran off. This is a really entertaining game. This is crazy.
Like, as much as I would love a game 3 for entertainment purposes, I want to go to bed.
Yeah, it's been 40 minutes.
I was like, if we're gonna go 3 games of this kind of chaos, shit. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Alright. What are we going for? Chrysalis on Wind Ranger. He's getting another Ags on Alk. So who's he going to give it to? Please give it to your Lesserek. Lesh getting his own blink as well. I mean, Willow's not awful to have it on as well. She doesn't necessarily have damage, but...
Ags on Willow.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, like I said, she doesn't have damage, but it's still a. Doesn't it increase the time as well? Attack no longer. Each attack has bonus. No, oh no, it doesn't increase the time. He's just got another Ag, so we'll see who he gives it to. Might be going for the Undying. So cool. Undying has it.
Why will you give it to Lesh? I mean, I know why they don't want to, because they need to be attack. They need to be right-clicking people with Alk and Slaughter. Like, I get it. But, I don't know, I think it could just be something that keeps them alive a little bit longer. That's just a good way to disengage.
Yeah. And now they'll step forward again. Alchemist already setting up a stun, forcing to use it on an illusionaire. Rubik still has that stolen stun, by the way. I'm not sure for how long. A decent amount of time. Okay, they're holding the Alk. Nice follow up there. They've got a lot of stun, and it will probably land on him, and he goes down. Alchemist is dead. Nice defensive terrorize there. Dawn healing up her teammates. They got to get out of here. The Alk's already gone. They're on the and Rubik with a nice steal of the terrorize as well, fearing the Leshrac. Naga resetting the fight, taking out the tomb. Good use of her song. And this Lesh is going to get melted unless he blinks away. Smart play by him. He manages to get out of there. Windranger trying to follow, but Windranger doesn't want to stand too close to him, and in fact ends up dying as a result here. So it's a 1-for-1 so far.
About that song.
Stolen crush from Rubik. Slaughter gonna be the one to be left behind.
I'm not too sure about the song. I think if she didn't song, that Lesh could have died.
I think it was a good song. I think people just weren't paying attention. I don't think people knew that Lesh had a blink. He did buy it just prior to this engagement. I reckon they thought he didn't. Yeah, he just bought that item. So yeah, they knew they were like, oh, he's dead. That's fine. But he bought a blink like 3 minutes prior to even getting down there. That's just not checking items.
That, we were talking about during our post-game interview, right? Is they're not really getting any objectives. Roche is up with an Ags.
Oh, I really hope that. Yeah.
Someone's got to scout it.
Yeah, the Nagas.
You need to do this about 30 seconds ago.
Okay, so she's going to send the illusions for scouting and farming purposes. Good, and she'll be taking the Roche. Who do you put Ags on here? Surely you just get Ags on her.
Give Ags to the Naga here.
Yeah, that ensnare's going to be so good.
Oh, big item picked up on the Lich as well. He's got his Ags.
Oh, I thought he got another set of boots. Yeah, you're right, Ags.
Thing changing, he's got arcane boots now. Windranger's getting kind of close to a Daedalus pick up as well. That's going to be enough to kind of just shred an Alchemist.
This Sinister's getting
Rubik's taking Ags.
You know what? Rubik's been playing well enough that I don't give a shit about that. That's awesome.
I don't know. I think I'd still prefer it on the Naga.
Yeah, I think the stat... Wait, hold on. Did he get the Ags? Isn't it a bless? No, hold on. He's given it to Windranger.
Oh, no, okay. He's given it to Windranger.
I am not liking what's happening.
I don't like that.
What a minute.
Windranger's buff has increased slow, blinds enemies, and grants invisibility.
No, but he doesn't.
I mean,
this is not a.
Is okay.
No, but you know you have to be close to them, and Alk with a raid. Yeah, there's just so much splash.
Be close to one Windranger.
No, you can't. You got a Lesh on the enemy team. In fact, this is probably one of the lineups that you don't necessarily want to be a Windranger against, you know?
Yeah.
These heroes, you getting up in their faces with this Windrun is not a good idea. Because, I mean, you get up in Slaughter's face, and let's say you don't press BKB, you're already stunned for 1.2 or more seconds, so...
I mean, this Windranger is like getting one kill every fight and then just dying immediately after.
Yeah.
She's just dying to magic damage. I don't know. I don't think that's the right person to give it to. I think you give it to Naga, and second best is either Dawnbreaker or Rubik. Dawnbreaker Ags is amazing this game.
Yeah,
like,
I want to see. Yeah, I want to see Sinister Gaze be used.
If they want the blind from Windranger Ags so much, then they should just give it to Dawnbreaker and make it something useful.
So we've got a smoke on smoke play. Dire, I mean, Radiant are gonna have to come back to this. This Dire Axe is just open, so Naga, I mean, Dawn will pull back.
Could die here. It's an aggressive
Dawnbreaker
TP.
can die here and will die here as she gets deleted completely. And now Radiant need to make some decisions. They'll send most of them back. Naga going to keep her illusions pushing. She's going to stay there for a little bit. I think Dire...
going to TP back. Okay. Maybe they're not going to go for anything here.
Yeah. I think they could.
Maybe they're worried the Dawnbreaker has buyback. Don't want to throw again.
That's true. Naga getting a nullifier is the next item.
Yeah. Actually, not really anyone to nullify. It's good against like Willow Yule, but I don't think you want to get a nullify just to dispel a Willow Yule.
Maybe it's more for the slow against Leshrac being a bit speedier as well.
Could be.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either. I mean, yes, you know, I don't mind it. Slaughter, like. I think one thing.
Good armor.
Yeah, I think one thing that these Die heroes do kind of have, or at least Slaughter and Lesh have, is I think they can outrun the Naga if she doesn't use her net on them. They can kind of run around her, but maybe, yeah. I mean, what would you opt out? What would you do instead, man? Well, Ags would be nice if they gave it to her. But
yeah, I think
Yeah.
Ags,
Oh, this is Alchemist again being quite aggressive here, and Lich will be the target, using a lot of it will go down. Did commit the
kill.
Abyssal Blade there. Didn't ulti. That's all right.
No one was in range to save him. Bit odd. What would I get instead on Naga?
Yeah. I mean, I'd go.
Butterfly maybe.
Oh yeah.
You could get a blink.
Blink
Blink is always good.
No boots now on her. Put them out.
Does Nullify work against Bloodstone or not?
I don't know. I have no idea against the Bloodstone active. Yeah, I don't know.
Wondering.
I am going to assume yes.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Maybe that could be
Yeah.
good. I don't know.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, Tombstone.
Legs,
got
don't just like come in here, say something, and then just start randomly dying.
Like, but
It's kind of rude.
I just wanted to get that question in, and then just flat lines.
Last words before I die. I think it works against Flesh Bloodstone.
maybe I've just seen this.
I don't think they haven't really utilized this Aegis that they picked up, and I don't even think it's Dire doing that to them. I think that's them being a bit scared or something, or not making.
I think it's kind of hard. They're a little stuck on their base.
They do find one hero, and there's the Dispel, but then she's got her realm as well. They got to be careful not to walk into this setup stun here. But Leshrac, did he use his mana prior to this engagement? Did he just burst through it then? Must have been farming with it.
Well, Lesh actually has an Ags now. Alcaz is giving him one, I assume.
Ah, right.
Who's next? Willow's next. If I'm Willow, launch up a Moonshot.
That damage is stacking up on Alc. Because of those
Yeah.
Ags. Oh, that courier, careful.
Yeah. 50%
Courier.
spell amp with Radiances.
What are you getting on Dawn? What have you got? You just purchased.
Going for a Wraith Pact.
Oh, yeah.
Does nothing against Lesh.
I think that
Only
probably
works
was...
against right-click damage now.
Oh, Alchemist, silenced, stunned.
Good, BKB.
Okay.
Lost BKB, I think they should try to fight now.
Yeah, they certainly should. This is when you do the aggressive song soon. They smoke up, which I think they're thinking about doing now.
No BKB, no ulti on Alc.
Yeah, you've still got cheese on one of your heroes as well. Don't smoke there. They're going to smoke under a ward. They don't actually have a smoke. I don't know if they've got any in the shop.
Someone got the gems on. Okay, good. They're just not going to do anything.
Maybe they don't have smokes, but they don't need them. They should just be...
They should probably just be going anyways.
Yeah.
They do. They have a smoke in inventory.
Lich buys it now, but I think it's a little bit too late. I mean, 40 seconds, maybe you can get something done. Coming quite a long game. We got 50 minutes now. Hasterin on Windranger. Leshrac runs forward, gets nullified, getting right-clicked around. Nice BKB from the Windranger, and this Leshrac is healing up a little bit. Gets stunned by Dawn. Nobody dead so far. Good heals. Slardo goes in with the Moonshot, but now the Rubik's actually got his own stolen Shadow Realm, so he can't get killed by him. So now Lich ulti it's a nice ulti from Lich. It's actually going to do a lot of damage bouncing through all of these heroes. 3 of them, 2 of them at least are dead now on Dire. And now Fortune trying to run away. He'll kind of undying. Decent amount of strength, but he's just kind of getting kited around. He will bash onto the Rubik. Meanwhile, up top, Willow and Lich having a 1v1 anime battle. It looks like Windranger runs in and assists her teammate there. And that was, I'm going to say right now, there was 2 factors that won them that fight. I'd say...
like to call out MGC in the chat for pinging us and saying that this is a Dire W. This is why he's not the captain or the drafter of my team.
Yeah, what do you think it won them that fight? I got 2 things that I think happened.
I think Alc has like a mistiming where he had ulti up without BKB, and then his ulti went down, and he had BKB up, so he like couldn't fully utilize it.
Oh, Rubik's so aggressively pushing forward. This is actually...
This Rubik and Lich are just...
Yeah, they're playing very well. And now, is this a... Wait, did he buy back? That's a dieback on him, and now forcing the Alc to buy back. I can't even get to my point because there's just too much chaos going on right now.
Yeah.
I was saying,
50 minutes of pure fucking, chaos.
Alright, cheese gets eaten. And they still have a song. They still have a song, by the way.
Racks.
They could totally song right now. I'd love to see just an aggressive song and kill this Alchemist. Yeah, ready? After this BKB runs out, she should song. All right, so he does kill the Lich, right? That she should song. Oh, she's silenced. She does have the. Oh, he just dies anyway. She doesn't need a song. This game's over.
Might just be game.
Yeah. They can't deal with it. They call GG now.
Cold. I want to say I never doubted them.
I mean,
I never doubted them.
I thought Naga was gonna win this. I was like, yeah, Naga will win this game.
You know what, MGC? You're a shithead. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Wow. I can't wait to see the graph. That was one of the funnest games to watch.
Yeah, that was insane. This Lich ulti,
yeah,
just, I mean, apart from Naga being like really farmed and just farming the entire map, the whole game playing so well, getting her timings down, not stressing. These Lich ultis were just shredding through the enemy team. Just shredding.
Ironically, just the later the game went on, the more it seemed like, and I dare say I think it should have been the opposite just on paper, but it seemed like the Lich and the Rubik scaled more than a Willow and Undying, which just in my theory I thought would be the opposite. They just played so well. I mean, that last fight I saw, so Lich's ulti was just very well placed, but also Rubik stole the Shadow Realm and it made it so Slardar couldn't kill him in that initial start, and he spent his BKB at about 3-4 seconds hitting a Rubik, and then Rubik goes into the realm, and it's like, okay, and then Rubik got out of it, lifted, like, and was able to get some spells off. Like, a really good plays by Rubik.
Yeah, I honestly, I think I got to give MVP this game to the Rubik.
They all played so well, but yeah, that was definitely, Rubik did so good. Yeah,
I feel like me and you have watched Noob team play before, and we've watched Afterlife Rubik or Dark Willow do some insane.
Yo, look at this graph, man. Have you seen it?
This graph is insane.
What?
They were not winning that game until the last 2 minutes.
Damn. It sucks because Cherry Poppins, I think they knew what they needed to do, and I don't want to break it down to one thing, but there was one moment in the mid lane where Alchemist just went too deep, man. And they got no damage on the tower, 0 damage.